Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Mayhem's Fab Lab. Today, what we're going to do is continue tearing apart the front end. Here, I'll switch you around here. What we're going to do is take the radiator out, unhook the transmission cooler, try to undo the air AC stuff. I want to do that in the most, how do I say this, environmentally conscious way. I got to figure out if I need to order a evacuator for the stuff. If I can get it out without even pressing any buttons to release anything, perfect. So that's my goal for today. So what we're going to do, I'm going to start with draining the fluids. Going to get the radiator and the transmission lines. I don't know that I'm going to totally drain the transmission. And see what we can get, you know. If you remember in the last video, your boy Mayhem here got his hands all cut up and stuff. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna try out some gloves. I got the thinnest ones I can right here. These are mechanics gloves. I'm gonna try them out. I am very much a person that likes dexterity. I like to feel the bolts and everything. So that's why I got the thinnest ones. We'll see how I do. If you see me taking them off, that's because I got to feel something. But I'm going to try my hardest not to, because I really, really don't like getting cut up, especially when it's cold outside. Man, does it ever hurt? Even more. So, enough talking. Let's get to working. Howdy, y'all. Welcome to the Mayhem's Fab Lab channel. How's about we just take off the front bumper and the winch plate, maybe the sway bar. I don't know, we'll see. And you're going to go along for the ride with me. Woo, man. Love that I put anti-seize on those babies. Oh. Good. You guys ready to get dirt to fall on you? Oh. And then there's these pesky little sway bar bolts back here. Whoop, there we go. Right there. See them? Yep, right there. So I'll grab the, what is that? 15 mil, something like that. Let's see if my micrometer is a little bit more calibrated today. Thanks for that, Mark, or MD Wing. Thanks for that. I like the micrometer. That's pretty sweet. Let's see, 15. He's a little loose. That might be it, but let's try the old 14 here. Look here. Here's how organized my half-inch socket drawer is. Pretty sweet. Anyone have Kaizen foam? Drop a comment below and let's make a deal. I probably ought to get maybe a new toolbox. I don't know. We'll see. 14 mm. There's the 14 mm. Let's give it a look-see here. All right. she ain't fitting. So, we're going to go with the old 15. I just had that ratchet. There it is. There it is. Up. Set you guys down for just a hot sec. I bet that was loud in the camera. All right. Glad you guys can see my finger. Again. Let's see. I can't find my tripod that I normally... There you guys go. Can't find my tripod that you guys normally stay on, so... I gotta make do with what I have for tonight. I'll find it. I just came out in the garage to work just a skosh and wanted to share with you all, so... Again, pro tip. Put these back in the holes they came from so you don't lose them. Golly, gosh darn it. I just... This is the fun of YouTubing, ladies and gentlemen. You gotta find the right angles and stuff. So, let me find a smaller socket so that I can put it underneath my pop socket on the back of my phone so that we can continue this. Look at it. I'll take this behemoth off. Alright, now, I just told y'all that pro tip. Let's put them back on. And that's how you take off a sway bar and a front bumper on the front of a 2003 Jeep Wrangler TEEJ. Thanks for watching Taking Off Bumpers with Mayhem. Goodbye. Oh, okay. Just a joke, guys. I still got more. Well, guys, first thing I want to do, I've told you that I got this new, the Fab Lab's relatively new. Well, the concrete's pretty new too. And I'm going to be taking fluids out. Here's my semi kind of almost pro tip. Get one of these old boxes that you got laying around. Just cut her up. Set her underneath where you're going to be doing so that it doesn't get all over your floor. The other thing, I went to the old Harbor Freight. Got me some of these. We'll see how these work. I hope they work okay for what I'm doing. It might splash everywhere. I have no idea. But we'll work on that one. We'll see together. So. Hey guys, guess what? Old Mayhem here. When I took apart the old LS, when I took the water pump off and stuff, I have a can that's open container that already has antifreeze in it. So guess what I'm going to use? That instead of those open the Harbor Freight containers. See, look at that. It's already got junk in it. Perfect! Alright. There's a drain plug right here. Here, I'll sneak y'all over here. And there, see that right next there? So the previous owner of this Jeep just crimped off that transmission fitting there, so that's why it's crimped right there. But you see the right here. That's where you want to start draining your fluid from. All right, let's see if I can make it in the hole the first time. Chances are, probably not. I don't want to get my new gloves all wet, so. Well, the good news is, ladies and gentlemen, that the tie rod, the track bar, the axle, the drag link, everything is in the way. Oh, the steering stabilizer, that's in the way too. So it's hitting everything on the way down. It's pretty well contained in it. Not too bad. Here's another deal. Pro tip. Release some pressure here, because this is a sealed system. Come on, baby. Oh, you little devil. Oh, see? See? She just came pouring out. I can't really, oh. Try it this way. Yeah, we're catching most of it. Glad we got the old cardboard down there, though. Well, while we're here, while this is draining, I'm going to take these, right here. Let's slide over. Take this clamp off right here. Grab the old pliers. So, for those of you who don't know, there are actual pliers for these spring clamps. And they make your life a little bit easier because they clamp on and you tweak them and then they don't release. Like sometimes with this, you try to slide it and oh my goodness, it just slips right off and bangs your fingers and you know. So, these work fine for me. As you can see, they work fine. But there are some, look them up. They're called spring clamp pliers. So, check them out. So, now we could take this off. Man, I wish that this wasn't here. Let me place you on a brief pause while I try to reconfigure all of my stuff here. So on this guy here, when I did this, I did it without the intention of ever taking it apart. So, you see this loom right here goes all the way through here. That goes to the switch that's in the cab. But I need to take this off to go with the fan that is on here. This is all the fan wiring. This is my relay deal, everything like that. So, unfortunately, I gotta cut one wire, and it stinks, but this is the ground wire, so I'm not too terribly worried about it if I gotta splice it back together or whatever. Normally, I'm very much a think 2 or 3 steps ahead. Will I ever need to take this out? In this case, I didn't think I did because, well, it's almost a permanent fixture. It's a fan. If I need to replace the fan, I just replace the fan and plug in the wiring harness into the fan that I had there. But I didn't. So that's why I'm going to cut this. Normally, I hate cutting wires because I just, soldering and or butt splicing or whatever, it's for the bees. I hate wiring. But, as y'all know, with the LS, we're going to kind of, I think we're going to tackle stripping that wiring harness. I do not think I'm going to do by myself. I'm going to call in some reinforcements, and that is my uncle. He helped me wire up my Ranger to literally like 3 wires and a push button start and everything. So we should be able to tackle this pretty easy. Anyways, enough jibber jabber, or sorry, Taylor Ray. I'm not trying to steal your stuff. Enough talk, more work. All right, that's separated. That's separated. I didn't plan this out very well. I should have got that AC stuff out right then, but this will be pretty much out of my way here soon. Oh, you little devil. All right, another pro tip. Take your pliers here. Okay, yeah, just take your pliers and try. See, just kind of breaks the seal a little bit. Do that, and then take these off. She just slides right out there. That's the upper radiator hose. Usually you don't have to worry too much about the upper radiator hose. It's lower, but we probably should be okay because we just drained most of the radiator. Oh, guess what? Oh, see? Still dribbling a little bit. All right, so I couldn't really film taking the old clamp off here, but it's a 5/16 screw. You just kind of oh, guys, look. Already took my gloves off. Already got dirty hands. Jeez. Okay. She's coming. If I was a betting man, this thing's gonna spew some stuff here. I ain't, so don't you go trying to get some money off of me. Oh, there's a little bit in there. Oh, you little devil got it on my good shoes. Oh. Another pro tip, ladies and gentlemen. Don't wear your good shoes if you don't want to get them dirty. That is actually a pro tip. I'm not considering myself a professional, but, you know, if you're going to do it, there's a 100% chance that you're going to get your shoes dirty. Look at it. Woo, woo, woo. All right. So one of the benefits of videoing all these experiences, or videoing yourself taking apart things, is that when you can't find that stinking bolt, you got some footage to go back on. In this case, I could not. I looked high and low for that stinking drain bolt from the radiator. I looked back through the footage. I heard a ka-clunk right after I took it out. It went in the drain pan. So, got my trusty nitrile gloves or whatever here, and I'm going to go fishing. Hopefully I find it, and we'll put it, as I said in previous videos, put your bolts back where they came from so you don't lose them. Hopefully, unlike this case where it fell in the pan. But when you need it in a couple weeks from now when you're putting stuff back together or whatever, it's right where it needs to be. So, pro tip. All right, next, what we're going to be doing is undoing the transmission cooler that was in the front there. And just when you're doing a project like this, what you need to do is get multiple drain pans, because it is a big no-no to have coolant and oil mixed. Big no-no. Most centers that you'll try to take this stuff to, like if you wanted to go take it to a place that takes used waste oil or whatever the case may be, they won't accept it if it has antifreeze in it. Ask me how I know. Not in this case, but I've had blown head gaskets that water and oil mixed or antifreeze and oil mixed, and you actually have to pay to take it somewhere that will take stuff like that. And it's kind of a pain in the butt. So do yourself a favor and get multiple drain pans. So this time I am gonna use the Harbor Freight drain pan, and we're just gonna take that oil cooler or transmission cooler off. Flip you around here and we'll get to work. All right, what I'm gonna do is try to just give this a little break here. There we go. Oh, that's cool. Well, that makes it a little easier. Let me go grab some snips here. I didn't realize that was zip-tied on. Some of the stuff is fairly questionable what was previously done to this Jeep. Take that off. Right, so that broke loose. Huh. No! Just give them the old dump into the old deal here, into the drain pan. Now most all this stuff I'm going to end up replacing, just because I like to have fresh lines, and when I bought this Jeep, the transmission actually was fried in it, so I have a rebuilt transmission in here. But I previously had these flushed. When I had the transmission rebuilt, I brought the whole Jeep to the transmission shop, and he did a full system flush, got all the junk out of there, at least we hope. And I just want to make sure that I have everything out of those lines. I'm going to take these lines out, put them in with new, and then I'm going to flush this myself, because I think I can reuse this. Comment below if you think I should reuse this. This cooler here, and then there's also the rail. I don't know how you say it. There's the rail makes a thermostatically controlled fan cooling unit, just like this, that actually bolts underneath the frame here. Here, I'll take y'all to it. Just 1 second. See, there it is there. There's the rear axle. You see where it is. It's underneath there. And then there's actually a fan on the other side of it that's thermostatically controlled. So it's a pretty cool unit. Obviously, this one's a little worse for the wear as far as paint and stuff, but I think I can refresh it. But why don't y'all tell me if y'all would reuse that, or if I should just get a whole new setup here. Alright, we're back up here. We're going to finish taking this this transpooler out. Oh, she's still leaking. Just leaking. Whoop, yikes. Nails on chalkboard there. Woo! Alright. Let's see if I can do this without getting junk everywhere. See, this is another reason I don't like wearing gloves. I don't want to get my gloves dirty. But that's what they're there for. It's kind of a crazy concept to me. Ooh, shoot. I hope I didn't... Whoop. See, there's a... Look. Oh. Just... We'll just let that kind of sit there. Maybe not, maybe. Yeah, there we go. Alright, there she'll drain. But, ladies and gentlemen, check this out. Look at how much junk I spilled everywhere. Now, that would be all over my floor. But I put cardboard down, so there you go. The proof is in the pudding. All right. Whoop. Slide her up here. Next thing I want to do is look into taking this whole air conditioning setup out. So I'm going to do a little bit of a time-lapsey thing here of me kind of moving junk out of the way. Actually, you know what? You guys probably don't even want to see that. I'll just cut back to it when I got all the junk out of the way. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm done for today. That'll be all that I'm getting done on this video, because I gotta go and get a AC juice sucker thing. Super technical term. Anyways, yeah, the lines are just, there's not like a quick disconnect or something where I can just take the whole system out as one and sell it, to the next person. Chances are there's probably not even any pressure in there because the air conditioning hasn't worked in this Jeep. It worked for about, all of about 53 seconds when I bought it, drove it off the lot, and it didn't work. So, thanks, dude. Anyways, that's going to be it for today. Coming up next week, I'm gonna get that air thingamajiggy so we can get that done and not spew things into the ozone and junk like that. Stay tuned. Like, subscribe, comment, YouTube-y stuff. And make sure that you guys spread the word. I want to grow this channel, you know what I'm saying? So spread the word. Tell your friends. Tell everyone. If you know other YouTubers, happen to know them, hit me up. Maybe we can do a collab, because from what I can tell on the other YouTubes, people that a lot of growth comes from collaborations of known YouTubers. So heck, I am down to just show up and turn wrenches with someone if if a YouTuber wants to do that. But let me know in the comments, and yeah, or hit me up on Facebook, Instagram. I'm still learning the whole Instagram thing, guys, and I'm just jabbering on, sorry. I'm still learning the whole Instagram thing. My Instagram is, terrible. So, got some helpful hints on Instagram. Hit me up on Facebook, because I know how to use Facebook, and maybe we can do something where we can get my Instagram up and going so that Mayhem's Fab Lab can continue to grow, because that's what I want to happen. Catch y'all on the next one. Stay tuned.